Hello and welcome to another update on the Wilsonville real estate market. My name is Steve Thoele. I'm a principal broker with Premier Property Group. And this update is going to cover the last 8 weeks of market activity ending this past Sunday, October 8th. So going to share my screen with you now and go through the info with you as I always do. So first off, we'll look at active listing counts here. This last week, I show we had 10 new listings in Wilsonville. You can kind of see it's been pretty steady over here over this past month. We had a low of 6 and a high of 13 on a week-by-week basis. And the total number of active listings has been pretty steady as well. We had a high of 75 here to begin with 8 weeks back. That dipped down to a low of 62 and then has since kind of recovered back up to close to where we started. Most recent reading is 73 homes is currently active right now in Wilsonville. The median list price and days on market for those listings, you can see we had a low of 651 here about 5 weeks back, has been steadily rising from there. This last week particularly kind of shot up just shy of 750,000 for the median list price of these most recent 73 homes on the market. The days on market, you can kind of see where that's trended from. Started off at 45, got up to 52, excuse me, a high of 52. And has since gone down quite considerably. The most recent reading is 30 days of average market time for, again, these 73 most recent homes on the market. Okay, moving along to pendings. Pending sales here. Last week I showed we had 9. Week before that we had 8. You can kind of see where it's been tracking pretty steadily here over the past month and a half. Total number of pendings got up to a high of 61 homes in pending status here 4 weeks back and has since drifted down. Most recent reading was 48 homes are currently right now on pending status. So definitely kind of seeing a decrease in sales activity over the past 4 weeks here. The median price and days on market for the pendings, you can kind of see we topped out here at 715 about 5 weeks back, has been coming down from that point. Most recent reading is last 2 weeks here has been right around 650, 650,000 for the median price. Days on market, that's drifted up. Had a low of 12 to begin with, and then that's hit 20 on a couple occasions here. Most recent reading is 20 for these most recent 48 homes. So just about 3 weeks of average market time it took to get these into contract right now in Wilsonville. Okay, last thing we'll look at is sold listing info. So as of the time I put this together, I showed we had 7 properties go from pending to sold. This always usually gets adjusted up 1 or 2 listings for things that get registered after I put this info together, but that's where we sit today. I had a low of 5 and a high of 12 on a week-by-week basis. And when I look back over the prior 4 weeks on a week-by-week basis here, you can kind of see we hasn't moved a whole lot. We started off at 29, hit at 33 on a couple of occasions. This most recent reading came in at 32. So it's been pretty steady in terms of, sales. With the lower number of pendings that we saw above, I would expect to see this kind of start to decline as we move over the next, few weeks. But, we'll keep an eye on that. And then the median sold price days on market for the sold listings. You can see that it's bounced around a bit. Started off at 650, got a low of 588 3 weeks back, and then the very next week it shot clear up to 682 the very next week. And this last week slid back to right around a little above 650. So 653 is the most recent reading for median sale price for these most recent 32 homes that have sold. And then the days on market, that's up considerably from where we started, where we were at 5 to begin with. That got up to a high of 39. Last couple of weeks it has come back down. Most recent reading is 20 days. So just about 3 weeks of average market time again for these most recent 32 sales. And then to finish this out, we'll look at the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. So the red bars is that weeks of inventory number, kind of a good measurement of relative supply and demand in the market. And you can see it's been pretty steady. We started off with a little over 10 weeks of inventory, got down to a low of between 7 and 8 weeks of inventory. And then for the past, month here, it's been in the, roughly around 9 to 10 weeks of inventory. This most recent reading was right at a little above 9 weeks of inventory. The sale price as a percent of the original list price kind of see that that's been softening here a bit. We were very strong here to begin with at just a little bit under full asking price here to begin with. Stayed that way in 99+% here for the first 5 weeks, and then we over the last 3 weeks has dipped down to closer to about 97% or so, which is still relatively strong list price to sale price ratio. So it's been kind of I would say steady as she goes a bit here in Wilsonville. 9 weeks, what's that, a little over 2 months of inventory, and prices have been strong, softening here a bit as of late. We'll see where things kind of go forward. Interest rates is still not our friend these days. Had another big bump up last week in rates, which got us up into the high 7s to 8% range for a 30-year fixed rate loan, depending upon your credit and loan program that you're in. But that's definitely going to kind of continue to impact the market in a pretty big way. It's going to keep a fair amount of potential buyers, I think, in check, and will keep potential sellers kind of on the sidelines as well to a certain degree. So I would expect that we're going to see an increase in the inventory level here as we kind of move through fall and into the winter months, but we'll keep an eye on it for you and keep reporting what's happening. So that's the latest update. Hope it was helpful for you. As always, if I can ever answer any questions or be of any help, please don't hesitate to let me know. My phone number and email address are always down below these videos in the description. So reach out, let me know how I can be of help. And as always, really appreciate any likes, comments, shares that you have of my videos. It really helps me to see if you're finding some value in these. Hope that you are. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, always encourage you to do that. It's a great way for you to stay up to date on what's happening out there in your local real estate market. So be sure to hit that subscribe button before you leave. So hope you have a great day and week ahead, and we'll see you on the next update.